WRFM News. For our sponsor, Tile Warehouse Warners Bay, the large floor tile specialists.
It's 1 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Jacinta Lee with 2NURFM Hunter News. Police are not expecting to locate missing Gateshead man Christopher Daunt in today's search in Killingworth. Officers are scouring bushland for evidence in the area following Strikeforce Retractor's public plea for information as to Daunt's whereabouts. Daunt was last seen at North Lambton on March 29, though his car was found in Wallsend a month later. The number of serious crimes being committed across the Hunter region continues to fall. The latest figures from the Bureau of Crime Statistics shows all 17 major crime categories are either stable or have fallen in the 2 years to June. Stealing and home break-in offences in the Hunter Valley and Newcastle are down by 14% and 18% respectively. However, Maitland recorded an 18% increase in domestic-related assaults, while Newcastle saw a 14% increase in fraud offences. The Property Council of Australia is seeking clarification from Planning Minister Rob Stokes over a recommendation for review of building heights for the East End redevelopment. The minister reportedly instructed Urban Growth to reconsider building heights after consultation with the Newcastle Inner City Residents Alliance. Property Council Regional Director Andrew Fletcher says the current regulations are necessary.
Current planning regulations were based on thorough research. The community was consulted, the plans were put on exhibition, and major investors put together city building projects based entirely on these planning regulations. Now, these are developments worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and if those goalposts were to be changed at this late stage, then that capital will leak out of our city.
Engineering group Forjax is laying off another 70 to 90 employees at its Tomago base as work on air warfare destroyers draws to a close. Forjax formerly had about 250 workers at the site, but the latest round of cuts will reduce the workforce to between 160 and 180. The group is reportedly looking for projects in other non-defence areas to assist workers. The owner of the former Kurri Kurri aluminium smelter is planning to lodge an environmental impact statement for demolition and remediation by the end of this year. Hydro is looking to recycle materials such as concrete, metal and pot lining, along with previous plans to put 350,000 tonnes of contaminated waste in a containment cell announced in 2014. Cessnock MP Clayton Barr says an environmental impact statement is a step in the right direction.
EIS is about going through the processes where some experts and professionals can check off what you're saying you want to do, whether or not that really is going to bring about the results that you say it will, and make an assessment for and on behalf of the community to make sure that we get these things right where we can and as best we can.
Lonely Planet's decision to omit the Hunter wine region from its latest guidebook has caused controversy among tourism officials. The travel media company is releasing its Wine Trails edition in October without the Hunter Valley, despite inclusion of the Mornington Peninsula, Rutherglen and the Yarra Valley. Chairman of Tourism Hunter Will Creedon says local wine country should be on the list.
We contacted Lonely Planet and in due course we will be putting our case forward, and they recognise that the Hunter, being the oldest wine region of Australia, has certainly a lot to offer, and we quite strongly put our case that it is 2.1 million people visit that region a year, and 2.1 million people surely can't have it wrong.
In finance, the All Ords is down 35 points at 50.84 and $1 Australian is buying 70.21 US cents.
Sport for our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club Fishing Expo, September 13.
Charlestown brothers Ty and Sean Swadling will head to Spain today to compete at the World Cup trampolining event and begin their campaign for the Rio 2016 Olympics. The Swadlings were hot favourites to represent Australia at the 2012 Olympics before a series of unfortunate injuries ruled the brothers out. The World Cup event is a warm-up for the World Championships in Denmark later this year, where it will be decided who goes on to compete at Rio. The Newcastle Knights have reason to celebrate with their star prop Corbin Sims cleared to play by the NRL judiciary in the wooden spoon decider against Penrith on Saturday. Sims was charged with dangerous contact for a tackle on Canterbury lock Greg Eastwood, where he is alleged to have raised his knee. The 23-year-old pleaded not guilty to the charge and was found not guilty, avoiding a one-match suspension. And in soccer, Hamilton goalkeeper Danny Ireland believes the pressure remains on Edgeworth ahead of the Northern New South Wales National Premier League Grand Final on Saturday. 2NURFM News Time is 1:05.